Time now to trade the land of 10,000 lakes for the land of 10,000 degrees, where another dirty job awaits in the Sonoran Desert of scenic Arizona.
It's 7:21. We're outside of Phoenix and Scottsdale. We're in Arizona. Something about scorpions. Now you know what I know.
It's easy to understand why folks live alongside a desert preserve. The natural beauty is unique and majestic. But along with the human population are a few million scorpions who just love to sting you. They also enjoy the arid climate and rocky terrain, and that's where scorpion sweepers come in.
You look like Justin.
Yep.
How are you? I'm Mike.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
Thanks for doing this with us.
Yeah, no problem.
How many people are at Scorpion Sweepers?
We have 6 employees currently. We do houses all over the valley and all the way down to Tucson.
So you're well versed on what a scorpion is. I can ask you all sorts of questions,
Yes,
and you'll probably
absolutely.
have an answer.
I'll at least make something up for you.
What are they? Basically, what, like arachnids?
Yeah, so they're arachnids. So they have 8 legs, 2 body segments, and they just happen to have this really gnarly stinger on the back.
Just like to spend a couple of minutes, typically, before each episode begins, seeing if the subject I'm going to be working with is truly well versed on the topic at hand. You never know sometimes, but Justin Klaus clearly knows what he's talking about, as long as we're only talking about scorpions.
Yeah, as long as it's on the cue cards over there, so.
Again, with the jokes. So it's scorpion sweeping. You literally sweep them?
We sweep with the light. So we use black lights because scorpions actually glow under UV light.
Well, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Why does that happen?
Part of their exoskeleton just has the right chemical compounds and stuff to glow. And we're not really sure why. No one really knows. There's not really a consensus. It could be to be a warning sign, because at night, a lot of animals can't see very well at night, but they can see in UV pretty well. So it could be a way to be like advertising, hey, I'm scary and I have a nice, nasty sting. Don't mess with me.
Have you been stung or bit or run into cactus yourself?
I've run into plenty of cactus.
Me too. It is miserable.
Yeah, never been stung while working. I've been stung at my own house, not following my rules, but.
Well, that's ironic. Yeah. You've never been stung on the job, but been stung at home.
Yep.
Funny stuff, Justin. I'll need to keep on my toes, not just for his witty jabs, but for the literal jabs from the many sharp things in the desert that can poke, stab, and bite me.
I'm clearly not dressed properly, am I?
No, not at all.
Okay. Long pants, long shirt would be ideal.
Yeah. We'll be going out here in the desert, so everything's got thorns, everything's got teeth.
A lot of pricks out here in the desert.
Right.
Lots. You know what I like about the desert? Everything. Now we're
Got
talking.
some khaki for you.
Fantastic. You know, before it gets completely dark, let's take one more real good look at Justin. We're going to be here for the next 8 hours or so, but this is probably the last time we're going to see him.
Probably the last time we're going to see you, too.
Well, they know what I look like, but this is new for you. So let's just take 5 seconds, play some appropriate music, and let's just drink Justin in.
Gotta do like a little 180.
Justin Klaus, putting the bay in beige like nobody else. If you're just joining us, night is falling in the Arizona desert, and I'm preparing to sweep the darkened landscape for scorpions, a prehistoric arachnid with a big old stinger. Scorpions are pests, like spiders and mites, except unlike spiders and mites, when they sting you, it really hurts. They're also creepy, and people want them gone.
I feel like I'm standing under an exit sign. Or
You look like a rotisserie chicken right now.
I feel like one. I feel like one, really. If you just ran a little steel up my spine and started spinning me. I mean, it's about 100 degrees out here still. Now I'm under a red light. Are we going into the home?
We'll be doing the outside tonight.
Well, I mean, I know we're not sweeping for scorpions inside. Or do you do that sometimes?
Depends on the house. This neighborhood, not so much, but some neighborhoods are when they're really bad. I mean, we've had houses where we find like 50 or 60 inside.
You're kidding me.
I think our record house is like 300 scorpions at one night.
Oh, you imagine?
Found 12 in the bathroom.
Unbelievable. What were they doing in there?
Just looking for food, just trying to make a living.
It's a hard time to be a scorpion.
Scorpion sweeping is pretty straightforward. Walk around the darkened desert with a black light and see what pops up.
I got the granddaddy of black lights for you. So scorpions are gonna be able to glow under this. This is how we're gonna find them tonight. You already got your snake gaiters on.
I do.
We're gonna carry one of these guys around. It's just a watertight box that we can keep all of our scorpions in.
And what are we gonna do with them?
Tonight, we're just gonna freeze. So we're a chemical-free company. We don't use any chemicals. You have to freeze them at like really, really cold temperatures because they will come back to life. They have an antifreeze built into their blood. We're ready to go scorpion hunting.
Justin's been hired by a nice couple who feel overrun by scorpions. Let's meet them.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Mike.
Thank you for coming out.
Oh,
And
thanks
Mark.
for having
Hi,
us.
nice to meet you. We're so glad you guys are here.
Thanks for having us.
How are you? Good to see you, sir.
Mark and
Chris.
Jackson.
Jackson. Yes.
You have a lovely home.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
But we have a scorpion issue.
How big is the issue?
Scorpions are everywhere. I mean, we're in the mountain preserve, right? We can't always see them, but there's thousands, I imagine.
It's, it's a nonstop battle of us versus them, basically. And the scorpions can go right up our desert wall and right over into our backyard, sometimes into our house.
Well, you don't mind if we freeze them after we catch them, do you?
No, I would
at all.
actually love that.
You know, if you'd like, we'll send them back to you. You can mount them.
This way to the preserve.
This way?
Yep.
And we'll turn black lights on probably right about now.
All right.
There's a lot to worry about as you stumble through the desert after dark. Tarantulas, black widows, neurotoxic venomous scorpions, cacti, rattlesnakes, inner demons.
Just make sure you're watching your step. There's lots of cactus out here. The rocks and stuff are easy to trip on. And that's definitely one you don't want to run into.
It just seems, well, in the dark, just a harmless little bush.
Yeah, I mean, you can go hug it if you want.
No, thanks. You know, it's worth repeating. These things are brown, like everything else. They're absolutely invisible by day.
Pretty much, yeah. Everything in Arizona's got that nice brown color.
You should write travel brochures.
Justin and I are following the home's property line. Any scorpion on Mark and Chris's land is fair game.
Honestly, though, until we started looking for them for black lights, I mean, they have remained relatively unchanged other than size for about 400 million years. They were the first predators on land. And I mean, outside being about 3 feet long as opposed to a few inches, they've not really changed at all. I do zookeeping by day and scorpion hunting by night.
Do you really?
Yeah,
So how long you been a zookeeper?
about a decade now. So I have a degree in biology, which is kind of why I do this at night, because I thought this is a pretty cool second gig. I found scorpion sweepers. It seemed like a really good fit because I like educating people about the environment that they're living in. And yeah, scorpions are a pest out here, but they're a really cool creature that was here before we were. And so, dealing with them appropriately is better than just, spraying chemicals and things like that around that, we have no idea what they're gonna do in 10 years. There's our first one right there.
Look at that little guy.
Yeah, so that's a bark scorpion, one of the 3 we'll find out here. It's the smallest one, but it's also the most venomous.
Isn't that funny, the way so many things that are small
Yep.
are like the worst?
Yep.
Forceps?
Yep.
Now, is he likely to move, evade?
If he feels your vibrations, yeah. So usually what I like to do, I like to get our box to a nice secure location so when it's full of scorpions, we don't trip on it in a minute, because there's nothing worse than tripping on a box of scorpions.
You say this like a guy it's happened to.
Right there. So when we do it, one thing I will warn you, try not to put your knee on the ground because you don't know if that rock's got a scorpion under it or that rock's got a scorpion on it. So I never go knees to the ground.
Right.
Always look, if you're going under something, look above you first because you don't want one falling down your shirt.
No. Got it.
And we're gonna aim for the tail. Missed that one.
Look at him, he's quick.
Yeah, they're a little faster tonight because it's a little warmer.
Oh, he just went down a hole.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him.
Yeah, so usually we try to aim for the tail.
Uh-huh.
They've got a nerve ending in there. They just go motionless like that. Like they'll just hold their pincers out and whatnot.
Right. Like that. So that's his stinger right there.
Note to self, avoid that.
And so if this guy were to get you,
Yeah.
what would it feel like?
It kind of depends on the person a little bit, but
Let's say me.
so anywhere from like a bee sting to like an electric shock.
Uh-huh.
You can have a variety of different symptoms from just numb, tingly feelings wherever he stings to increased blood pressure, vomiting, fevers, things like that. And if you're really unlucky, you could be looking at a lethal sting.
So what you're saying is don't get stung.
Don't get stung, it's not fun.
It goes without saying that I'm doing my best to avoid getting stung.
All right, there's number 1.
But with our first quarry safely locked in the box, that's one less scorpion to worry about.
There's another one, that one's gonna be yours,
Right
Mike.
there. Okay.
All right, so we wanna be quick. So once you get those forceps out there, you gotta go like a frog's tongue. There you go, that's a great grab. Your first scorpion.
Son, you're a man now. I mean, it looks so completely green,
Yeah.
but it's not at all.
No. If you turn off your black light,
And that's what you're looking at. I think I've got him right by the stinger.
yep. Got control of the danger end, so that's perfect. So we're up to 2.
What is this rustling I keep hearing?
That's the plants out here, the brittle bush. Kind of sounds like a rattlesnake sometimes.
It does. You know what else sounds like a rattlesnake? A rattlesnake.
Justin's zoological knowledge makes him a natural for navigating in the desert. You might say he's moonlighting in the moonlight.
Well, we got our 3rd guy right under here. Mike, you gotta get a little faster at spotting him.
Where? Where?
Come back to this side of the rock.
Oh, yeah. Look at that little guy.
Boom.
Where do you think you're going, dude?
We got a long night left.
What time did you get up this morning?
How did I get up this morning?
Yeah, what kind of hours you keep?
Oh, I have my day job, so I actually was up at 4.
You were up at 4 a.m. and you went to the zoo.
Yep. Scorpions don't sleep.
Well, neither do you, man. You're going to be up 24 hours before the dust settles here.
I will be honest, out here, we've definitely seen mountain lions and stuff, and I've definitely had like the hairs on the back of my neck stand up, that instinct, that primal feeling that you're being watched.
Yeah.
So some of those nights you're just like looking behind you every 5 seconds, but
I can't believe you're not out here with a buddy.
nope, I carry bear spray on me just in case, but
Are there bears out here, too?
no, but I mean, good enough for bears, it's gotta be good enough for mountain lions, right?
It seems logical, but I'd hate to find out. The answer is no.
There we go, right back in that bush. That one's gonna be kind of a hard grab.
Doink. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. He's on the move. Ah, got him.
Nice grab.
Oh. Where were you going? In such a rush, little man. All right. Surprised myself on that one, honestly. So who's the greatest scorpion catcher there is? Is there like a legend in your business?
I think for as far as scorpion sweepers, our company goes, I think I have the highest number currently.
Really?
I mean, I did that house at 300 in one night. I caught him in about an hour and a half. Just
300 scorpions one night in the house. That's the guy you want to call. Justin Klaus. Scorpion Man. Ooh, wow. Yeah, he's the king.
so we're gonna backtrack a little bit because there's rattlesnake territory and all.
Yes. Yes, let's avoid the rattlesnakes. I'm gonna need bigger forceps for the rattlesnake. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh.
We're filling it up nicely.
Scorpions are predators. They'll eat spiders, centipedes, even other scorpions.
It's weirdly satisfying to spot one and snag him.
Yep.
And it's, you know, equally frustrating to spot one and see him run away. Oh, look at that. Terrible. There it goes. Oh, he's so fast. Jeez whiz. Oops. Yep, his head came off.
Unlucky number 13.
So it looks like some of these have been killed.
Yeah, so the larger ones for sure will actually like start cannibalizing on the smaller ones. I mean, basically we just put these big guys into a box of dinner. Sorry to put you in there.
Yeah.
That's just gonna be food.
That's just dinner. It's the Lord of the Flies in there, man. All right, I see him right there. Sweet 16. Very unusual. I think I found a blue ball. Did anyone have blue balls? Jones? I'm not sure what this is. I don't think it's natural.
Yeah, so we'll just keep sticking to the outside of this house and make sure that they don't have anything nearby.
There it is. 20 is on the money.
Yeah, there's a couple in here.
23, right here.
A little hot
It's happening
pocket.
fast now. What are you building in here, Mr. Jackson? Well, you gotta love 24.
Super happy. You've done so well, you know what? You can take those guys home with you if you want. Just don't leave them here.
What goes on in your basement?
All kinds of stuff.
I just glanced in the window. I'd been in a pry, but there I was, saving you from scorpions, and it
I have
looks
to give you a
like...
tour of it. It's my hobby room.
Chris, what happened to this guy? His hobbies just got out of control?
He's an inventor. He's always been like this. My favorite thing that he's invented, that he's building, is the automatic doggy doors.
And you're going to show me that right now, just
Absolutely.
real quick. Just
Yeah.
because, I mean, how much weirder can a night
I
get?
don't want to overhype it, but it's pretty...
Go ahead.
Holy cow, who's this?
That's Dolly Madison. And she lets herself out. Doggy door leads to the room out here. It's called the Chihuahua Recreation Area.
Get out of here. Good grief.
Isn't this fantastic?
Is it a classic dirty job? No, but it's a weird night, and that's got to count for something.
24 less things to worry about.
Yes, yeah.
And while scorpions rarely kill humans, a chihuahua like Daisy here, or Dolly, or whoever this is, doesn't stand a chance.
I just love it. This whole thing happened because of Dolly and Daisy.
Yes.
And so, once again, for your consideration, we present two different but dangerous dirty jobs. One in the desert, the other in the upper Midwest. Both essential, both inherently risky. For Justin, the sweep for scorpions will continue long after I'm gone. For Roger and Scott, even with retirement looming, they're still on the job, plying their trade to keep the rest of us on the move, even as we stand perfectly still, waiting for the ride to end.